increased productivity and greater quality. Successful manufacturing companies achieve these aims with innovative automation technology. Experience the fascinating processes of automation. Discover a world in which state-of-the-art technology controls material flow, handling systems, and robots. For operating personnel, maintenance and troubleshooting are of key importance in ensuring that the systems don't go down. There's great demand for specialist knowledge and system expertise. Festo Didactic has developed an industry-focused learning system to provide the training necessary for qualification. FMS50. From the networked system and stations and modules right down to the individual component, FMS50 can be used to clearly illustrate automation in all its complexity. Innovative software and a broad range of media convey knowledge about specific topics and technologies. These include learning and simulation programs on pneumatics, hydraulics, PLC technology and robotics. Mechatronics Assistant gives you both modern documentation on CD-ROM and training material in one. Accompany a Workpiece on its journey through the FMS50 system. The distributing station separates the blank from a magazine. A changer moves it to the next station, which checks it. Material recognition, material transport, height measurement. The blank is checked and then passes via an air slide to the production process. Apropos transport, in the FMS50 system, many different pneumatic drives join to ensure optimum material flow. Standard cylinder, swivel cylinder, linear drive, short stroke cylinder, rodless cylinders or flat cylinder. Each drive type has its own special advantages. But let's get back to the assembly process. The pallet transport system brings the blank to the next work cell, where the blank is transformed into a cylinder body. Grip workpiece, transport, set down. The rotary indexing table positions the blank for drill hole checking. Machining. And collection. A handling device with a pneumatic gripper transports the finished cylinder body back to the pallet. A suitable gripper is required for each handling task. For example, a parallel gripper with different kinds of gripper fingers, or a suction gripper, or a robot gripper. The next work cell tests whether the cylinder body can be assembled, and it does this right on the transport pallet. The highly flexible camera system detects errors immediately. Are all three tabs present? Are the dimensions correct? This helps to ensure the quality of the assembly process. The cylinder body reaches the assembly station. Grip and move. This is an easy task for an industrial robot if it's correctly programmed. Position control. Here, a reflex sensor with optical fiber helps out. The reflex sensor is just one of many sensors in the FMS50 system. There are roller lever actuators and microswitches, fiber optic sensors, inductive, capacitive and optical sensors, all delivering the right signals for the controller. They are the senses of an automated system. Back to the cylinder assembly. Fetch the cylinder piston from the magazine. Insert it. Remove a spring from the gravity feed magazine. Install it. Pick up a cylinder cap. Orient it. And screw it onto the cylinder body. The interaction of software, electronics and mechanical elements is particularly impressive in this robot assembly station. The cylinder is now assembled. It's placed in storage via the pallet transport system. A multi-axis handling system with parallel gripper picks up the cylinder and places it in a free storage location. DC servo motors drive the axes of the handling system, which can move to 20 different storage locations. And by the way, there are many electrical drives in the FMS50 system. AC motors with frequency converters, for example. DC geared motors with helical gear unit. DC geared motors with worm gear unit, such as for driving the rotary indexing table. Or the drilling spindle drive with planetary gear unit. If an order has been received, the transport system takes the cylinder to the outgoing goods area. This is Pick Alpha, a handling device with pneumatic drives from Festo. It picks up the cylinder and places it on the sorting conveyor. Sensors detect the color and material of the cylinder. They initiate appropriate sorting. The assembly process is now complete and the cylinder is ready for collection. A few more words about control. Distributed control is responsible for smooth operation of the system. Each station has its own controller. This results in small, simply structured units. The AS interface field bus distributes signals throughout the system and organizes optimum exchange of signals between the transport system and the station. System interfaces are clearly defined and identified. I/O terminals consolidate the signals and show the current status. The control panels of the individual stations are sturdy and clearly structured. The bottom line, the FMS50 system from Festo Didactic is the ideal training environment for nearly all aspects of automation. The system offers cost-effective entry into the world of flexible manufacturing and integrated systems. Modular, expandable, and based on MPS stations.